Hi, this is Steve Brandt coming to you from the Route 66 Spirit of America Museum in Stroud, Oklahoma. Today I spoke to the Stroud Chamber of Commerce, and I'm recording this video because the video of that talk had technical problems. The purpose of the talk was to update people on the status of the museum, in particular its plans for the future, and I want to report to you all some of those exciting plans. This video will not replace what I said at the chamber lunch, but it is an overview I feel captures where things are and where I aim to take them as we look forward to 2026 being the year when Route 66 turns 100 and America turns 250. And I am determined to make the Route 66 Spirit of America Museum as much of a force for good as possible in that very special double birthday year. So one of the things you can look forward to this year, starting in March, are monthly talks hosted alternately by myself and my good friend Marilyn Hudson, who is also a member of the Stroud Public Library Board. The list of our talks will be published soon, and it's an exciting chance to connect up with the people of Stroud, who will hopefully come every month to hear something different and fun, themed to things happening each month. And again, I acknowledge and really appreciate my friend Marilyn for partnering with me. She is a professional storyteller, and people who come to hear her will definitely have a great time and learn something too. The other goal for the year ahead is for me to write a book, tentatively called The Mental Health and Wealth of a Nation, because the museum's focus is the inspirational effort of innovators, but that work exists in the larger context of the back and forth dynamic in America that I sometimes liken to the Star Wars world of the light side and the dark side of the Force. The beauty of innovation is that it can help the light side win over the dark side because it offers people hope through advancement based on science and creativity. It offers people fun and adventure rather than fear and retreat. And so the book will celebrate the spirit of America in the context of being able to help improve the overall health and well-being, not just of individual Americans, but of the nation as a whole. Another project for the year is the museum's podcast series, and I want to thank everyone who signed up to be initial podcast guests. I also acknowledge the Okie store for providing the table and chairs that will be used for the podcast, in even exchange for the couch and coffee tables that were originally in that front room of the museum. Another very special project I announced at lunch is the plan to take the museum on the road in 2026. This would involve getting an RV trailer. I have tentatively identified one that has a permanent back porch, which would allow the trailer to be a platform for giving presentations wherever it goes, wherever I go. And just to be clear, this is a project that is going to be funded by grants, corporate donations, and other fundraising efforts, not from my personal retirement funds. And so it's a very exciting project, and I can't talk in details now because there's just too much to say. But I will be doing a special report on the Museum Goes on the Road project, and I will end by saying that it will not just celebrate the innovation that the museum originally championed, it will celebrate the spirit of Stroud itself, because as I also reported over lunch, there's something very special going on here. The museum was originally set up to celebrate the major innovations and people who inspire us to know that the future can be better than the past. But the people of Stroud have something very special as well. They have a community, a spirit of compassion and also of innovation. And I am determined to make sure people understand that Stroud has figured something out, and what they know needs to be shared and needs to be learned. So this trailer, this Museum on the Road project, would actually celebrate Stroud as well, and the trailer would actually be named The Spirit of Stroud. Some of you may recall the plane that Charles Lindbergh flew to England was called the Spirit of St. Louis. I think he landed in England. Anyway, from the Spirit of St. Louis, we get the Spirit of Stroud. So much more to come on that topic. It was a wonderful day at the Chamber of Commerce. Again, I really appreciate all the people who were there, their attention, their enthusiasm, the smiling faces. Definitely appreciate, in addition, those who signed up to be on the museum's podcasts. And I just have great feelings about what's possible. The museum is the most challenging thing I've ever done, but I feel the support of the people, and am delighted that I chose Stroud to be the home of the museum. So thanks very much for watching. Here's to the future.